We are back, YouTube. This is Arcade1up mod, Final Fight Edition, Part 2. So the first thing I wanted to show you guys was my front panel for the speakers. I was able to pick this up from Tulsa Arcades along with my control deck that I had purchased. You can see that they have pre-cut holes for the speakers. What I am using are two stock speakers from Arcade1up's. Of course, the one from the Final Fight that came with a cabinet, and one from my Space Invaders cabinet that I didn't use. As you can see, I have them both hooked up to the amplifier below. The sound is actually pretty good, so when I fire this up later, I will show you guys what it sounds like. But overall, I was really happy the way this turned out. However, if you do notice and you look closely, you do see some holes where I kind of punctured the front of it, drilling the actual speakers into the board. Doesn't look too bad. I was able to color it in with a black marker. As you can see on the second one, it wasn't so bad because I figured out exactly how to do it. But either way, I thought it came out pretty good, and I'm happy with the result. Let me show you guys what else I have planned. So this is the actual control deck that I ordered from Tulsa Arcades. As you can see, it's just like any other Arcade1up control deck. What I got from them was the artwork, the board itself, and the pre-cut holes. I actually think they did a really good job on this, considering that I have purchased one from another place and it actually didn't come out as nice. But either way, as you can see, it has red tea molding that they put on for this, and the artwork is quite nice, just like the regular Arcade1up cabinet. It matches very well. So what I have here, I have the buttons installed that I purchased off of Amazon, just a regular stock LED buttons. I went with the red and the yellow, and then the blue and the green, and of course the stock coin and player buttons. On the back, you can see they just screw on just like any other set, and it is relatively easy to do. Now let me show you guys how I put on the joysticks. So I've gone ahead and installed one of the joysticks. As you can see, wasn't too big of a pain in the butt. The biggest thing is just lining up the holes correctly so it sits in the middle of the hole itself. As you can see, I've pinpointed with little small black marks on all four corners where exactly I want to put my screw, and then all we have to do is line it up and drill. So this is the final look at the back of the control panel. All the buttons have been attached, the joysticks have been screwed in, and all the buttons and joysticks have been attached to the encoder boards. All we really need to do from here is attach the encoder boards to the control panel itself with maybe some double-sided tape or some small screws. I'm probably going to go with the tape just so everything is nice and clean and out of the way for installation to the Arcade1up machine. So some of you guys may be asking yourself, why is there an extra hole on his control panel? Well, after doing some thinking, I wanted to create an extra hole so I can plug a regular USB controller into a slot in case I didn't want to use the joystick for gameplay. A lot of games in the arcades, no problem using the joystick, but a lot of Nintendo games, classic NES, a lot of classic SNES games, you don't really want to play them with a joystick. At least I don't. I wanted to use a regular Nintendo controller. So this is what I decided to do. I got a car-mounted USB extender, basically, which allows me to plug a USB port into the actual control panel, which then plugs into the RetroPie. I have plugged it in, I've tested it out, it works just great. Picked this up for $8 and change off of Amazon, and I don't think it looks too bad either. All we need to do is take one end of the USB, nope, wrong way, plug it into the slot, and there you go. It actually works perfect, just in case you do not want to play your games with the actual joysticks on the control panel. I thought this is a nice, easy, and good-looking way on how to do this. All right, guys, here is a moment of truth. I have everything wired up, I think, correctly. We're going to go ahead and turn on the machine and see if it recognizes the control panel. So wish me luck. Turn it on, and here we go. Pray. So it loads like it should be. And it looks like the lights light up, which is perfect. Load the image. Good sign that the lights light up. Hopefully it'll recognize player 1 and player 2, and we can get that set up. A little bit more difficult than I thought, guys. Didn't realize I had to actually wire the buttons after I put on the plexi. So I actually had to take everything off, all the buttons off, put on the plexi, and then put the buttons back on and rewire them. Either way, let's see if it recognizes the control panel on player 1 and player 2. So there you go. 2 gamepads detected. Looks like it works. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this now or not, because I really need to look up the control buttons to actually get them all set up. So for right now, I'm not going to hook these up because I have to actually look up everything and see what configuration is best for me. So guys, thank you for checking out this video. I hope it helped you guys. This definitely was a blast to do. I really had a great time. As you can see, it's a lot louder than before with the 2 speakers. So either way, guys, this is Mighty Comics and Collectibles saying, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I ask that you do so. If you like this video, like it, and I will see you guys soon.